Today's headlines. Questions, comments and engagement at Social Media Week Lagos continues. University of Benin Teaching Hospital records another first. Bafana coach Gordon Igesen is in the news again. Find out why. Is Nigeria really ready for a nationwide cashless policy rollout? You tell us. Our Africa Explored location is urban, fierce and constantly evolving. Another enjoyable collection put together for you today on EL Reports.
Hello and welcome to your favorite show. Now I'm sure you're wondering, why do I think this is your favorite show? Well, it's obvious. I mean, you're watching it, aren't you? Yeah, we're bragging a little. But let me give you some of the reasons why we think that we should be your favorite show. One of them is coming right up. News of the day.
Social Media Week continues across Lagos and is drawing a large number of visitors to the various discussions holding simultaneously across the states. One of the highly acclaimed discussions was the Ethics, Etiquette and Political Activism on Social Media session at the 4 Points Sheraton, where social activist Gbenga Sheson and social entrepreneur Ayo Ali discussed the progression of social media, especially in engaging with government. Gbenga shared that Twitter citizens are beginning to have arguments and outlined these arguments as part of the conversation. He expressed confidence that these conversations on social media about governments would mature and advocated the organic creation of ethics for online conversations. Also noteworthy was the Innovators Breakfast, where travel agency Wakanao shared their journey towards building their company and technology. They highlighted the needs for Africa's travel industry and pointed out some of Africa's best holiday experiences. Christine Moore of Seymour Media spoke on building a good corporate and personal profile from social media, and Femi Oke of Al Jazeera's The Stream discussed the meeting points between online and offline engagement in effecting social change. This Day Live shares with us the great news that the University of Benin Teaching Hospital has successfully recorded a breakthrough in a procedure called total red blood cell exchange. The Chief Medical Director of the hospital, Professor Mike Ibadin, who disclosed this to journalists at a press conference in Benin City, said that the exercise, which was the first in the country and Africa, was successfully conducted on a 27-year-old sickle cell patient. This Day Live tells us that the head of hematology of the hospital, Dr. Godwin Bazwaye, who led the operation, stated that about 3% of the Nigerian population suffers from sickle cell anemia and expressed that this was the highest in the world. Dr. Bazwaye added that the procedure involved the exchange of 5 liters of blood and said that the exercise only took 2 hours to carry out. He also encouraged Nigerians to donate blood, as the cost of procuring blood for the operation was a major factor in the overall cost of the operation. In another installment of the ongoing saga relating to Bafana coach Gordon Igesen, the embattled football coach can heave a sigh of relief as he will be holding on to his job, at least for now. Top members of the South African Football Association met with him recently for a Chan 2014 report, and the Zambesian tells us that SAFA President Dr. Danny Jordan has told media that the coach will stay for the foreseeable future. The question of June 2014 to June 2018 is under discussion, and an assessment will be made of all the coaches, not just Gordon, Dr. Jordan is quoted as saying. Gordon Igesen says that his attention will now shift to getting a team together for the Brazil match scheduled for March 5, 2014, and is quoted as saying, "The last couple of weeks have been difficult for me."
Now, there's something about modern cities. They have this energy that pulls you right in and carries you along. So today on Africa Explored, we will be taking a look at one of those destinations. But before then, we have to go on a break. Don't go anywhere. I'm really excited about your feedback on our social media pages. It's obvious that you guys are tuned in and locked on to EL Reports. We're aiming for 2,500 likes by the end of this month, guys, and I know that you will help us make it happen.
So, what did you guys think about the Nigerian nationwide rollout of the cashless policy? Dorcas Adejumoke said, "This policy is, for want of a better phrase, totally unfair. I mean, how can the government put a restriction on the amount of money that I can withdraw daily? And to make bad matters worse, I get to pay a fine of 10% if I exceed the stipulated amount. Is it just me, or is the government up to some mischief?" Emmanuel Abia added, "In my own opinion, the success of this policy is the availability of POS machines. And my greatest fear is this: sometimes ATM machines debit your account but don't pay you. So what's the guarantee that the same will not occur with the various POS machines?" Monica Igri concluded, these people are back at it again. Cashless policy is a positive move, but the timing is improper for Nigerians. Half the population of Nigeria are still trying to wrap their brains around how ATMs work. Now this? Well, I wish them luck. Thank you for saying it.
Now today we're going to explore a modern, bustling city. It's got lots of energy, it's got lots of vibe, it's got literally everything that a city should have. Take a look at our tourism destination for Africa Explored for today.
Edgy, arty, bustling, scenic, whatever name you choose to call Johannesburg, you will be right. This city is the second largest in Africa and is a melting pot of cultures. Over the last few years, it has undergone a name evolution from Johannesburg to Joburg and then to the funky Josie, seemingly unearthing yet another face with each name change. For all its tall buildings and busy streets, Joburg is also surprisingly scenic, boasting the world's largest man-made forest with over 6 million trees. Each area offers something different, from the cultural beauty of Newton to the calm and serene Rosebank to the arty Melville. Johannesburg promises some of the best shopping on the continent, with international and local brands on display. No matter what you're looking for in Josie, trust me, you're sure to find it.
You know, it's really interesting to watch Johannesburg's transformation from Johannesburg to Joburg to Josie. I think every transformation has unveiled another aspect of its character. Wonderful place. All right then, guys, you know what time it is now. Time to keep calm. So there's this really silly trend that has cropped up on social media, yeah? People are making up random quotes and attributing them to famous people. One of my favorites is, "A man who can fry dodo without eating one single piece can be trusted with your life." And now they claim that Albert Einstein said that. For those of you who don't know, dodo is fried plantain and it is incredible. So really, I would tend to believe them. Anyway, I think that we should do a little bit of that on our own. What do you say, guys? How about you flood our social media pages with some of your quotes, attributed to whoever you like. Let's keep calm and think up a silly quote. And it's a wrap on today's episode. We will be back tomorrow with more to inspire you, challenge you, and make you believe in Africa. So stay happy, stay motivated, and most of all, stay African. Bye-bye.